Well, hello and welcome to a dual vlog video. And in this video my hazard lights are flashing on and off for reasons I can't explain. But remember that box I picked up? It was some sort of it was outside a veterinary thingy. It was a I don't know, some sort of oven or something. Apart from that, and that came off the oven the other day, or the other week now, and it's all stainless. It's got a heater element to get out of there, but check that out. Be a nice robot body, that. All this is stainless. Stainless bits that came off it, and there's all the brass I got off it. Some nice bits there. There's a tap I got the other day, and some heavy copper that I found. It's heavy copper, not hard copper. I keep calling it hard copper for some reason. I get people confused. Even Fobprint was confused. He was like, "You what?" Apart from that, we've got some aluminium up there in that top green box. Underneath there's a bunch of data cable on that I found the other day with the car. We've got that board. I'm going to take that in tonight. My toolbox. Couple of empty crates there, and there's a bunch of fans in there. We've got about 10 or 12 fans I need to take apart. Got that tin barrel that I found. I don't think you guys saw that. That needs to go up to the allotment. But first, we need to get all this to the scrapyard. So this is all just pretty much going as light iron. I just need to get rid of it. It's a microwave, a radiator, the casing off that thing, whatever it was, that light I picked up the other night. Bunch of scrap I picked up on the way from work the other week. A garage spring door, a few bits of motors, some old tools and that I dug out of my shed, and yeah, just rubbish basically. So regarding the van, I'm afraid her day is over. I'll get into it a bit. Oh, I've got a bit of brass up there as well. I'll get into it shortly, so I want to go to the yard and get weighed and paid, and then get back to the office and have a chat with you guys and let you know what's going on. But yeah, I'm afraid Piggy's day is over. So I had a guy come and look at her yesterday, and he found out all sorts of stuff. She's got wires going down this side, she's got wires going underneath the floor towards what looked to be an old tow bar or something. That box that was up there, he said it was for a reverse sensors or something. So you guys were right in the comment section. He found a bunch of wires up there behind that board. He said he thinks it was some sort of party van. He said it was definitely some sort of lights going on at the front. He was a really nice guy. He basically just said, "Look mate, you know, I can botch it together, but as soon as you go over a speed bump or something's going to come loose and you're just going to be in the same boat." He said it needs a loom, but if you get a loom from the scrapyard, the chances are that's the reason why these are in there anyway. He's had to deal with them loads of times. So I'll fill you in a bit more later anyway. For now, we need to go to the scrapyard and go in there like a boss in Betty and get weighed and paid for the 59th time. Then I'm going to go into my office, sort out all my non-ferrous, so I can get this van emptied and get her tidied up, put on eBay. So I'll be back with you guys momentarily at the scrapyard. Probably could have went his shearing, but oh. Don't forget the thumbnail. Just over there, if you can see it by that car, is a microwave, and I'm going to get it. Leave no microwave behind. It's a big one and all. Get a motor out of it, and I can put a load of small stuff in there. Tell you what, we've got quite a bit of room in Betty, to be honest with you. I think we'll be going out tonight. Right, I'll let you know if I find anything else on the way home. Fingers crossed. Trade it. Little espresso maker, quite heavy. I'll take it. Radiators, nice ones, and all. This is what I picked up. Got an oven. It's the only stainless bit on it. That's the stainless from earlier. Microwave, a little heater, an extractor, and those 2 radiators with some nice copper and brass bits on there I need to take off. That's good because I'm weighing in copper and brass tomorrow, but for you it'll be like well, momentarily. So I'm going to strip that microwave, strip the motor out the oven, strip whatever's out of there, and yeah. And I came back with more than what I went out with. Right, let's go up the office and sort some of this out. And go and get weighed and paid for the 60th time. For me, that's tomorrow. But for you, I'll be back momentarily. And here we are, in the office. I won't show you the office behind me because it's an absolute mess. But this is what I've got together to go in with today, which today's now Saturday. No, today's Friday. What you saw earlier was Thursday, but I mean, it's not a lot, but we've got enough. So we've got number 2. I think I've got 4 kilos of number 2, or what I think goes as number 2. 10 kilos of mixed brass. We've got 4 kilos of brasserie, whatever you call it. That's just a few bit of aluminium and stainless that I'm going to add to what I've got in the van. We've got 4 kilos of heavy copper. It's not hard copper, I keep calling it heavy copper for some reason. But it's just basically, you know, the pipe and all that jazz. And in here, we've got 8 kilos of what I guess you call bear bright, is it? And it's a lovely bit of copper in there. That's basically, most of that is from what I got in the car the other day. So we're going to add this to the pile. All that's for eBay. eBay's pretty slow at the moment with everything I've got going on, but I'll put the link in the description. But there's only a few things on there. A couple of bits have sold over the last couple of days, but I won't really get on eBay till next week once I've got all this cashed in and got the van on eBay as well. So let's go and add this to the pile. Let's go and get weighed and paid. And I've also got my my PayPal tip jar done. I got there eventually, guys. I got there eventually. I was a bit embarrassed about getting it going, but you know, a lot of you guys reached out to me and said, you know, you really need to start up a PayPal tip jar. One of you even threatened to defecate on my doorstep if I didn't sort it out quick. So I heeded the warning and I got it done. So you know who you are. That was hilarious. But it's done now. And yeah, and whatever you guys can help with, that's fine. But don't put yourself out for me. And whatever you guys give me, I'm going to try and keep it in PayPal. And I'm going to put it towards another vehicle. So we'll talk about that a bit later. Let's go and get this weighed in. Let's jump in Betty and get it weighed in again. And yeah, let's see if we can make some money and get some bills paid. Because the end of the month is rapidly approaching. Check that out. Alright, stop yapping. Let's go and get weighed and paid. We're at the scrapyard. They're on lunch break and there's a massive queue outside. But oh, nearly lost us. Nearly lost us. We've got some stuff in here though. We've got some aluminium, we've got some stainless, all that copper. It's alright. Hopefully we can get about $100 out of this, because that's exactly what I need to pay back for all the bits and pieces that I bought for the van. And I took out my rent money, so, you know. See that pushchair over there? That's been there for years. No one wants to be the guy that picks that up and takes it into the scrapyard. And if you think I'm going to be that guy, I'm not. I don't want to be that guy. Because everyone will come into the scrapyard and go, oh, who picked up the pushchair? And he goes, oh, it was that vandal. You know, oh, that guy. That loser. He is a disgrace to the scrapping community. And YouTube. And everywhere else. And reselling and whatever else you can think of. Even Volkswagens. Look, I've got paint on my blinking car. I need to get that off. Anyway, I'll get back to you guys momentarily when we've been weighed and paid. Right, oh, we got some stuff to go through here. Right, ignore that for a minute, ignore the Greggs. I know what you're thinking, Vandal, you can't afford Greggs. Hold on a second, hold on. Right, so we got weighed and we got paid, but what did it weigh and what did it pay? So the first run, that was just light iron, and I had 160 kilograms. It's gone down slightly, it's gone down to 115 pounds a ton, and that was for 18 pounds 40. That's not bad. That is just some bits of scrap metal that I picked up on the way back from work when I had the van. It was actually on the way back from work we discovered the electrical problems, but that wasn't bad. But let's have a look at this. So we went in with number 1 bright wire. That's the first time I've took any wire in, any number 2, any number 1, anything like that. So we went in with number 1 bright wire. That was 8 kilograms at 5,300 pounds a ton, which gave me 42 pounds and 40 pence. Heavy copper, not hard copper, which is what I keep calling it by mistake. It's heavy copper. That's copper pipe and stuff like that. That was only 4 kilograms at 4,900 pounds a ton for 19 pound and 60 pence. We had number 2 wire. That was another 4 kilograms at 4,500 pounds a ton, 18 pounds. We had brass. I had a bag of brasserie, but he said it's fine, it just goes at brass. Had a little bit of dirty brass that he took out, so he just done me a bit of a favour on that one. So that was brass. That was 15 kilograms at 2,900 pounds a ton for 43 pounds and 50 pence. Stainless, some of that was actually aluminium. I messed it up. I did ask someone about it and they said, yeah, that's definitely stainless, but I guess they were wrong. So I went in with 13 kilograms of stainless at 800 pounds a ton. That's 10 pounds and 40 pence. And I had some bits of alley, and the bits of alley that I thought were stainless was 8 kilograms at 600 pounds a ton for 4 pounds 80, which gave us a final sum of £138 and 70 pence plus £18.40, so that's the 150 something, which I'll tell you what, right now that's a flipping lifesaver, that is, because I've already spent about £100 just getting bits and pieces to try and get that van going, but that didn't work out. So regarding the van, I did have a lovely guy named Jeff, come out and take a look at it. It was on Facebook. I actually sent him a link to my video, and he had a quick look at the video. He came round, I showed him my my wiring at the front. He laughed, and then I showed him the wiring that was there before, and he stopped laughing and he turned to me and said, you know what, you actually done a better job. He also found a bundle of cut and spliced wires underneath the dashboard. He found wires running from the dash, I think he said it was from the fuse box, right underneath the chipboard floor, to what looked like an old tow bar, and there was something else spurred off it to something else. We found more wires down the other side of the van behind the panel, and he found more spliced wires on both brake lights at the bottom. So he said to me, he said, look, you know, I'm gonna live. We had a good chat about where I am, and he's watched a bit of my YouTube channel and stuff, and he said, look, you know, it's just, you know, it's bad. He said I could spend a couple of hours on it for you just to get you going, but he said it's only a matter of time before something goes wrong and you're going to be in the same boat again. He said realistically the van needs a new loom. It's cut to bits, you know, they've spliced it where they couldn't get the tool. He couldn't even get his tools in some places to get it put back together. So you know, he said there's no point going out to a scrapyard to take a loom out of there, because the chances are that's probably why they're in there. You know, he's been doing it for years. He comes across these Renaults all the time, and he said the chances are they're in the scrapyard because they've got electrical problems anyway. And when I went to the scrapyard to get bits of the loom, they had all sorts of wires hanging. He's right, you know, he is right. So he said, look, you know, you got 3 options. You know, you sell it, scrap it, or just burn it. so you know, it's with a heavy heart. I'm afraid to say that Piggy's day is over, at least with me, but I'm not scrapping her. She's too good to scrap. Her engine, she may have done 200,000 miles, but the engine is sweet. She still starts up, no problem. The gearbox is good. It's just everything else around it has fallen apart. So hopefully, it's been raining the last couple of days. I want some nice sunny weather so I can park the van on the grass and get some really nice photos for eBay. You know, put a really good, honest listing on eBay. I was going to put it on there, spares or repairs, for a buy it now price of $9.95, and then start from there and just see what happens. I reckon she's worth £1,000. You know, with the Rona tax, everything else, all the van prices has gone up, and it seems like £1,000 is about right for a spares or repairs Renault Tragic. I paid 1,600 for it, but you know, but she has paid for herself. You know, I haven't gone through exactly how much. I need to do it because that was weighed and paid number 60. Oh, and by the way, the scrapyard I use is AJ. Oh, it's Jay Huntley's and Son Metal Recycling, Ashley Crescent and Sholin. So a couple of you guys sent me a message and asked me which scrapyard I use. I didn't get back to you because sometimes the message, they just get lost. I get so many comments and stuff. It's really tough keeping hold of them. But it's Jay Huntley's in Southampton. So if you're not getting a great price where you are, come down and tell them Vandal sent you and have a chat. There's Claire's at the office. You got Jim inside. He's the boss man, and you got the son Joe. You got Hans and Mike there. You know, they've always been pretty helpful. And yeah, just go in there, have a little chat with them, say Vandal sent you, and they'll hook you up, bruv. But yeah, hello human. But yeah, I mean, what else to do now? Oh yeah, right, I've got some shout at the Greggs. Hold up. So I finally got a PayPal tip jar set up after many of you were shouting at me to get it done, and someone even threatened to defecate at my doorstep if I didn't get it sorted out. Fair play to you, but you know who you are. So yeah, I got that sorted out, and a few of you have kindly donated to PayPal, and I'm going to give you a shout out. I've got some names here. Brian Chester, shout out Brian, thank you very much for the donation in my PayPal, and thanks for the comments, you know. And you're right, what is a Vandal without a van? He's a Duel. So from now on we shall be known as Duel Vlogs. So thank you Brian, thanks you very much. I really appreciate it, and yeah, you know, blessings to you, bro. Next up, Lee Collins. Lee, my buddy, thank you very much. That was really cool, thanks very much. You know, just thanks for being a cool human, and yeah, I really appreciate you giving me a few quid. So blessings to you as well, my bro. And we got Super Bob put in a few quid, and he said get yourself a chicken bake, and that is exactly what I done. That was a chicken bake just a few moments ago, and I treated myself to a coffee to go with it, because it's the first time in 7 days that I had a Gregg's, and I was clucking like a heroin addict. I was shaking. I was like, I need chicken. So thank you Snoop Bob for that, much appreciated, and thanks for your continuing support and your comments and that. I really appreciate it. So blessings to you, my bro. But last but not least, Ramblers Ramblings, buddy. I mean, he sent me a very generous PayPal. He sent me $150, which is crazy. I mean, I hope you didn't put yourself out for me, buddy. I really don't, but I really appreciate it. But I want you to know, if you ever get stuck and you ever need that money back, do not be afraid to send me a message. In fact, you better message me before anyone else, because if times are good and if you need it, I'll give it back to you, buddy. I will. And you also mentioned about a t-shirt and a hoodie. With my finances at the moment, getting them together is going to be a bit tough, but Ramblers Ramblings, you, my bro, you will be the first one to get one for free, because you know that was crazy, man. I really appreciate it. But I want you guys to know, oh, blessings to you, my bro. But regarding the PayPal, I would really want to keep it in there, and I really want to get another van. So I'm gonna have to sell the van. I'm gonna have to put some more money towards it. So that's the plan with the PayPal tip jar. If you guys give me anything, I want to keep it in there as much as possible, and hopefully I can get out and hustle and have a few more of these. This helps massively, because it means I caught up on more rent that I was spending on van parts and stuff. So that's very cool. But you know, to Brian Chester, Lee Collins, Snoop Bob, and Ramblers Ramblings, thank you so much. I mean it. You're just angels to me, all of you are. You know, we're approaching 2,500 subscribers now, and to me, you're angels, really. And hopefully we can continue, and I can keep making some content. Obviously it's going to be a bit difficult without the van, but I'm itching to get out. I am dying to get out, so I might just get out in the car tonight and just go for an urban treasure hunt. and see what we can find and try and get a video for you guys, because I haven't had much up recently, have I? So yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'll get out tonight. Just go out and Betty. Just, you know, have a blast. I have put some stuff on eBay as well. I had quite a few sales in there actually. I put 20 listings on a few days ago. I've sold 10, but it was only like tiny little bits. I'll put a link to my eBay in the description, but there's not a lot on there, and what will be on there is just junk that I found basically. But you know, I'm going to put some nice pottery on there next week and stuff. And you know, if you want something, let me know, and I'll be happy to send it to you. And you can have a little bit of love from Doll Vlogs, from Vandal Vlogs. So I think that's it for this one. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get this video sorted out and try and get it on there tonight for you guys. And tonight, under the cover of darkness, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do some urban treasure hunting. We're going to take Betty out. I've got a bit of fuel. I think we're alright for fuel. She needs a service in 1700 miles. Yeah, we got enough for a run. That's alright. I've still got those bits of light iron in the back of my van. And the radiators. But I mean, if we can find a boot full of radiators and then go in there into the scrapyard tomorrow with some short steel, that'd be good. So we'll just have to do some target scrapping, you know, hit the skips, hit the dumpsters, see what we can find, and have some fun, I guess, you know, get a video put together for you guys. I'm missing not making videos, because, you know, I need to keep making them, because it's either get, you know, creative or destructive. So, and you know, I don't want to get destructive, but you know, I'm good. I'm in a good mood. I'm okay. Obviously I've got stuff on my mind and that, and you know, it's just the way it is. But we're gonna have to hustle. We're gonna have to hustle for the next couple of weeks, big time. I'm working tomorrow actually, and I've got some more roofing work coming up, but it's a bit, you know, a bit far and few in between at the moment. But yeah, that's it for this one. I'm gonna stop rambling on and go home and get this video sorted out for you guys and get it uploaded and just try and have some fun. So thank you to everyone. Thanks for your support. Thanks for the great comments. I'm sorry I haven't got back to your comments recently in the last couple of days. I've been so busy. I've got hundreds and hundreds of comments I need to go back through and read. So I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. But for now, be cool, be kind, or, you know, try to be. And I'll see you wonderful humans and next time. And hopefully it won't be too long. And I mean it, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. You're all guardian angels to me, you know. It's amazing. I feel blessed. I do. I feel blessed. It's good. It's good to have some friends. I love yous. Boom. Boom. Right. Let's go home, and I'll let you know if I find anything on the way back. Excuse the dirty thumb. I'm a scrapper. Allegedly. We'll see you later, guys. Leave no fan behind. Two fans. Give you guys a quick look at what I found. Found a phone, an iron, a sewing machine that looks pretty good. It kind of looks brand new. Two fans, big fan of fans. Nice copper motor in there. Got an extension lead. It's got a nice worm on there. We've got two more. And I still need to strip that. And a microwave. A pretty old looking one and all. And made in Japan. That's a JDM microwave right there. What is it? Iceline. What's that, from Iceland? So that wasn't a bad little scoot around, was it? On the way back from the scrapyard. Right, that's it. Next time you see me, we'll be out, hopefully, but it's chucking it down. If I don't get out tonight, we're going to get all this stripped, that one stripped, get that microwave stripped out, and we're going weigh in this light iron. I asked them at the yard if it was okay to come in with the car, and they were fine with it, so good times. Right, I'm out of here. Have a fantastic day. Thanks everyone, I'll see you guys soon.